I am so emotional right now. I just don't where I can go for spiritual counseling. Like me, y'all know me, I'm deep. I don't worry about like, like Western medicine or the physical, fleshy stuff. When I do things, like my focus in life is to focus on things in a spiritual manner. So I actually found some spiritual counselors. Hey, Stefan. And it's like, and I know everybody has their own opinion, which you are entitled to, but I'm entitled to my own opinion and beliefs as well. So the story that I'm about to tell, you ain't got to believe me and you ain't got to agree with it. But as you know, this is Keeping It 100 experiences. And this experience that I just went through made me damn break down and cry, because y'all know how I feel about the loss of my mother. Like, if you love your mother and you lose her, you're heartbroken. And I never understood how people felt that lost their mother before I lost mine. Because I've had some people that lost their mom, and it might have been like 15 or 30 years that their mom been gone. But the way their grief was, you would think it happened just yesterday. So it's like, now my mom's gone. I understand. You don't never heal from that. But let me back into this door. Let me back into this door real quick, and I'm going to tell y'all what happened. But basically, I got confirmation that, first of all, I have guardian angels watching me. And I it's like when you go spiritual, your intuition, like, your light, everybody has a light, in them. And when you in tune your spirit, you learn to get more and better discernment. And when I say discernment, I mean it's almost like a psychic intuition, so to speak, but it's more like you're finally letting God shine through your spiritual eye. So therefore you can see stuff for what it really is, instead of just going by the physical, because the physical will deceive you. It will deceive you. But let me back into this door real quick. Get into this door straight so they can get their dock plate out. I always roll my windows down when backing. And a lot of times when you riding, all that dirt and all that stuff, I mean, you gotta stay constantly cleaning your windows out here. I'm gonna get a damn portable squeezy with some like natural window cleaner to like manually clean these freaking windows. All right. It ain't really that cold today, so I do not need to waste fuel idling. So I'm about to turn this truck off. But yeah, like I found a service that offers spiritual counseling. So I guess like he offers spiritual counseling. I guess he did mediumship, and mediumship is where some people are gifted to where their third eye is so, I guess, prevalent, where they can reach out, to, I guess, spirits and souls. So, like I said, I just had my little 10-minute conversation with the guy, and he basically, and I ain't really talking much. The only thing he asked me for was my name and my birthday, and then he picked up my energy and everything. And I ain't had to tell him nothing. He just asked for my name and my birthday, and he started going into, I guess, the energies he picked up. And what he said was, he said, I see that your mom went in a coma. And I said, dang, that's how she went. You know, she died from COVID. And like, when she got in the hospital about the second day, you know, she went into a coma. And like about the 7th day, you know, all her organs and stuff shut down and she passed on. And I, like, me and my sisters, we was always wondering, like, you know, when she died, you know, was she suffering? And that's always a common question that anybody that lose somebody have, you know. I mean, it depends on the circumstances, because some people probably did suffer depending on their cause of death. But we was wondering, that was one of the questions that me and my sister wanted to know. And he basically answered it and said, he was like, your mother didn't feel any pain when she went. And when she went, 2 angels, he said 2 angels, he said 2 angels came by her bed and took her to a place where most people want to go. I'm guessing which is heaven. But he said that she visits me every day. And really, and honestly, I really feel like he's confirming what I already knew. Because like I told y'all in one video, when I said my mother visited me in my dream, she visited in my dream about 4 different times. And the recent time was about 2 weeks ago, and she was just spending time with me because at that time, you know, I was feeling kind of, you know, upset about stuff and I needed the comfort. So I feel like she came to spend time with me, I guess, because she probably, like, you know, she watching over me. But he said just today, Thomas Colgan, good morning, Pinkie, love your channel. You be blessed too, Thomas. But it's like, when it comes to the spirit world, a lot of people got their own opinion, their own perspectives, and you know that they can have that. But I mean, you have to know that it's more to us than just this shell. You think that we're not energy, and when this shell is done and over with, the thing called your spirit body don't go somewhere else? We go somewhere after this show ends. It's not over. You can't destroy energy. You cannot destroy energy, and that's what we all are. All of us are energy. But he said just today, I had six spirits around me. He said it was four males and 2 females, and he said out of the 2 females, my mother was one. And I think the other female was probably my auntie. Yeah, because I feel her around sometimes too. And I think 2 of the males was probably my kid's father. Because like I said, I didn't have no bad things before they died. Like, we was on good terms. So I'm pretty sure they come visit from time to time to make sure, you know, their sons and stuff is okay. But it made me cry. Because he actually picked up on her energy. And he was like, you know, if you thinking about what your mother's thinking right now, she's really saying that she's proud of you. Like, she's, whatever you doing, keep doing it, because she's actually smiling at you just from all the accomplishments and stuff you're doing. Like, she's actually proud of you. And he said she goes up, you know, to the place that everybody wants to be, which I'm guessing is heaven or whatever. And he says she's surrounded by a lot of her family members. And he said she's actually happy. But it's like, as soon as he went into how she died, and I didn't have to tell him, like, how she went, I started, like, boo-hoo tearing, like, right on the phone. Because I wasn't expecting him to just jump right into the facts. I'm like, what? And it's like, I felt the energy of, like, you really must be talking to her. Like, you really must be talking to her. And then I also realized that we're not crying. I mean, we probably is crying because our loved one died. But we more hurt and crying because we can't see them no more physically. You know, we hurt because we can't touch them. Like, we don't have the physical to see and touch our loved one. That's what we crying for, because after hearing him say all that, You know, you think that would give me comfort. Okay, she's okay. You know, her spirit still comes to visit me. But I still was kind of crying because it's like, I just want one more hug, you know, talk to her on the phone one more time. But despite that her spirit is here, I still will never physically see her again until it's my turn to leave my physical body and go home to. And he said that too. He said that shit too. He said there is a place up there for you too. I'm saying, huh? How is you reading my destiny? Well, you already reading everything else. Blessings, Josh. But I'm telling you, like, I spoke, because this is this service where you can get spiritual counseling and like guidance and different stuff on a deeper level. Not just regular counseling, like spiritual counseling. And I talked about 4 different counselors that gave me the clarity that I was seeking. And like I said, part of the clarity, like, my question to him was, is my mom looking over me? And it's like, when I think about a lot of circumstances that I couldn't have had nothing to do with, even though I give credit to the Most High, Yahshua, God. And then he kept saying too, he said, you're highly protected. He said, I'm really seeing that you got not just one, but you got a couple of guardian angels that watches over you. Like, you're highly protected. And I said, I know, because there's a lot of incidents where I'm supposed to be hurt, or so many people want to try to hurt me for no reason. And it's like, whatever guardian angels or protection I got, it seems like those protective angels remove the negative people out of my life without me having to do anything. And I'll be like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Because if you leave it up to me, I'll keep putting up with stuff I shouldn't be putting up with. I'll keep just letting people walk all over top of me. I don't have sense enough to stand up for myself and just cut people off. But whatever guardian angels, you know, of course God, it's like I'm protected. And I can tell, even with this trailer was so freaking jacked up, man. That shit was a damn accident waiting to happen. The damn axle seals, the bearings were bad. The axle seals were bad. The guy that TA didn't catch the bad brakes on the second axle. Like, that whole shit back there was an accident waiting to happen. Because every time I would brake, like, the brakes would, like, damn near lift the back of the trailer up like this. And especially if I was light. If I was light and I brake, it was, and then, like, what really made me bring that trailer in that Monday, because I was there for damn near almost a whole week. But what made me bring it in, because you know how four-wheelers, they want to cut you off. And I don't know why motherfucking four-wheelers want to cut you off like a goddamn truck can just stop at the drop of a dime. And especially if you had no light. The lighter you are, you really can't stop that easy because you're light. And my brakes was getting so bad, like, when he got over, like, I was like, and I'm looking like, oh my fucking, I'm about to hit this motherfucker. I'm about to hit him. But it must have been the guardian angel, because I was this fucking close to that car. Like, I almost hit that car. That shit scared the shit out of it. I said, you know what? This trailer got to go in the shop today, because if it don't, somebody gonna get killed or hurt, or I might kill or hurt myself, because you never know when you'll have an accident due to faulty parts on your truck. And you don't. And then where I travel with I-40 and I-77, and if anybody knows, that is hilly, incline, decline. And that it was a truck driver that actually, they gave him, I could be wrong, they gave him, what, 100 years? Because his brakes went out. I don't know what highway, I don't know if he was on I-77, but he was going down the hill, and his brakes gave out, and he passed the off-ramp to where he could have took the off-ramp, to keep him from plowing into all the people he plowed into, and he ended up killing 4 people. So they locked that guy up. So, I mean, a lot of times if truck drivers have an accident, whether it's their fault or not, it's always your fault, because we're supposed to be the professional truck drivers. So we're held at higher accountability than a four-wheeler is, which is to be expected, because we're supposed to have so much training for this. We're supposed to know what we're doing. But, a lot of truck drivers get complacent. And like I said in the other video, Most truck drivers do a thorough pre-trip, but then a lot of truck drivers don't. And it could be that one little item that you miss that could cause a serious accident and fatalities. You can't play with this truck. This truck is a murder machine waiting to hurt somebody if it got the wrong driver sitting in it. That's why I really do my best to stay on top of things, because if I hurt somebody in this truck, I will never drive again, because I couldn't live with myself. I could not live with myself knowing that I killed somebody with my truck. But yeah, man, that guy made me cry like a big baby. And he said she come visit me every day. And he said she come visit me, sit with me for a while, and then she go visits other family members. And then she, she go back to the place where everybody wants to be, which I'm guessing is heaven. And I mean, I keep her everywhere with me. Like, I got this in the dash. Like, my mom used to be a nurse. She used to be a GNA. So this is her right here. So I keep her with me every day. Like I said, I know this is a sensitive topic, but I honestly feel like people should talk about it, because I feel like that's the highest debate question, which is, when people die, where do their spirit go? Live, you are inspiring peace and blessings. I try to, and it's never received. I mean, I don't know if it's never received, but it be seeming like it's not. Because like I said, I don't be seeing how I have any haters when all I try to do is show pure love, support, and guidance and help. All I try to do is give pure love and intent, and it's like, where is the hate coming from? But people hated Jesus. People hated his disciples. People hate anybody that's trying to do the right thing. That's the devil's people coming at you harder to try to bring your spirit down. So that means you got to put the body of armor and fight back that much more with love. Love heals all wounds. A lot of people think they got to fight back with more evil, with more spite, with more of the bad things that people, but don't stoop to their level. Because when you stoop to their level, you're going to get the same karma that dumb people gonna get. They're going to get it. That's part of life. Any decision you make, you're going to either get a good consequence from it, or you're going to get a negative consequence from it. But you better believe you're either going to be rewarded for what you done, or you're going to pay for what you done. You got a consequence that needs to be served. Justice will be served. Justice will be served. So don't think because you feel like nobody's seeing what you're doing in the dark, because what happens in the dark always come to light. Always. God gonna have the last say so on that, baby. So you think you got your victims screwing over people, breaking hearts, using people, stealing from people, lying to people, cheating people. You think you're getting away with that because you feel like nobody watching? Keep thinking that. God sees everything. Everything. When you think he ain't watching, he right here in your face looking at you. And you don't even know he in your face. Like, okay, you going to do my daughter or my son like that? Okay, I'm going to even this level playing field out. You're not going to hurt none of my children, my God. You're not going to do that. And you know what? Sometimes you be feeling like, you know what? I'm going to get this person back. The revenge I got. Oh, I got it so planned out. I mean, no. The revenge of God is worse than what your little self could do. Sometimes God be getting people back so bad. You be like, dang, God, you ain't have to do it like that. Like, wait, don't. You start feeling sorry for the people. I'm telling you. And I know I'm protected. What's up, Chappelle Hannon? I know I'm protected. Because every time, and I promise you, every time people do me wrong, somehow I end up finding out their karma. Like, information comes back to me of the stuff that they're going through or how bad their life is getting. I'll be like, how am I ain't even trying to find out, if they got, but it comes back to me. And I guess that's God, like, baby girl, don't worry about it. I got you. Because I ain't going to lie, sometimes I be like, worrying about, like, damn, that ain't right. Like, why people keep doing me so wrong. And it's like they getting away with it. This ain't fair. But then God just confirmed, don't worry about it. I got you. Gotta have that faith, man. You gotta walk by that faith and not by sight. Just because things look dire don't mean you're not protected. And I'm sure a lot of you guys in here got your guardian angels, and you're going to get your justice. You just can't worry. Stop worrying. Let it go. Let go and let God. Good morning, love God. Good morning, Sherman Miller. I love y'all. Gotta bring love, man. And like I said, it's like what he was telling me. It was a bittersweet. It was a bittersweet, and it almost felt like when he was telling me about her, how she was coming to visit me, you know, how she didn't have pain when she died and all that stuff. It's like I almost felt her energy. Like I almost felt her. So it's like he probably was talking through him to tell me, stop crying, stop. Because I still cry. You know, like it's been about going on 3 years since she been gone. And I don't cry as much as when it, like for the first year, I cried every day straight. I cried every day straight for the first year. I cried so much, I ain't had no more tears left. But now it's just down to a random. I just randomly think about her. And it don't be like when I first lost her, it was like puddles of tears. Like my whole face was so drenched, you think somebody took a cup and threw it on me. But no, that was tears. But now it's just like a drip of tear. It'd be like a drip of tear to be, okay, you know, it's okay. You know, she's in a better place. So I'll be all right. I'm going to be all right. Nobody, none of y'all in here to stay. I ain't here to stay. Everybody got to come and go, and death is not going to skip nobody. Everybody got their time in place where they got to meet their maker and answer for everything that you done in your life. That's why y'all listening to me, y'all be careful of what you do in your life, because it's going to be replayed. And I know that for a fact. I almost drowned when I was like 11. I called myself, because you know we had like a community pool, right? And you know they had like the 7 feet. So all my friends, they would just jump in there and then come up. I said, I know I can't swim, but that looked easy. Let me try that. So I jumped in there and realized I couldn't swim. So I'm fighting. And I'm fighting. I'm like trying to hold my breath, and it felt like forever. And right when I was giving up, because the water started entering my lungs, I honestly, like right when I was giving up, as the water was entering my lungs, my little bit of life that I had from the 11 years I did live, like my life was flashing. I was seeing everything. And when I say everything, I saw everything from when I was like a little kid to like 5'8". Like my whole life flashed before my eyes while I almost was in the process of dying. And I like I said, I'm a witness to that. And it's like right when I was probably almost about to really fill up with water, it felt like something just pulled me out. And I guess from all the fighting, but it felt like something pulled me out. And when I got out, I hauled ass home. I said, nigga, did I just almost die? I almost just died. I ain't do that shit no more. I said, you ain't gotta worry about me trying to follow y'all ass, and y'all go jump in there all you want. I want to live. I don't want to drown. I'm good. I'm good. So watch what you do, because what you do, and you probably done forgot about, when your final days come, it will be reminded to you of the good deeds you done, the bad deeds you done. And instead of having to clean up all your regrets, because you know how some people, they know they doing bad stuff to people, or they know they doing bad stuff to themselves, or they know they doing bad stuff, period, as if you're not going to be accountable for it. And then a lot of people end up having regrets after time. You know, because if you got any ounce of humanity in you, that's just normal. It should be normal unless you a psycho. But you know, psychos, it's like a chemical in their brain to where they don't really feel. So that's why they're able to kill and do crazy heinous stuff, because their mind is off. So they can't help themselves. But a normal human being that has normal chemicals, normal brain function, normal synapse, you know, normal workings of your brain, eventually you're going to have remorse. And part of remorse is regrets. And you always hear it all the time. You know, I was out there living that life, you know. I've hurt a lot of people, and, you know, I've done this and done that. And I try to right my wrongs, but I realize I can't fix it. So just don't do it. Going forward, you know that you human, right? And eventually you're gonna have regrets. So why not be strong enough to make the decision to do the right thing so you don't have to pay in consequences for your fuck ups? That's what I'm saying. Like I'm very conscious on trying to stay on the straight and narrow, because first of all, I've been hurt so much to where I don't never want to put that feeling on nobody. Like, I know how the fuck that shit feels for people to treat you like a doormat, or people to treat you like you don't matter, or to treat you like you ain't shit, or to make you feel less than. That shit fucking hurts. So if I know that shit goddamn hurts, why would I want to project that on anybody? That's why I know it's a true saying, but I don't understand how the saying of hurt people hurt people. But why would you want to, you know how that shit feel. So why would you want to hurt somebody and make them feel, I mean, I guess it's selfish. See, I'm not selfish. I'm selfless. Like, and sometimes I feel like that's my weakness, and I'm working on it, because I can be so selfless that I put people ahead of me, to where sometimes I put people so much ahead of me, I end up neglecting myself. And I'm learning how to really stop doing that, because you know, after a while you get tired of getting taken advantage of. Let me see, bro. That's the toad Mike Tyson said that happens twice in one's life, is at their birth and at death. Chemical releases this experience about one's past regrets. I'm telling you, when I'm telling you that my life flashed, like, it was so clear. Like, it's like I was watching my life like a movie for that split second that I was about to die. Like, it was like a movie, and it was clear. And it's like I'm experiencing this water entering, you know, but I'm also, while I'm almost dying, I'm seeing my life like a movie playing in my mind. And that shit was clear. That's why if I almost die right now, I don't even want to see. I don't want to rewind my life. Like, I ain't done nothing to nobody, but I've had a lot of people done stuff to me to where I don't want to relive or see that shit no more, because I worked on letting shit go. That's why I'm saying, that's why I focus so much on spirituality, because a lot of times what problems that are is deep. Like your hurts, your traumas, all that stuff is deep. That shit is embedded in your soul. So you got to fix your soul. Until you fix your soul, you're going to always be broken as a person. So you got to dig deep into your soul and fix the brokenness of your soul. And you can do it. You got to do spiritual healing. And I'm telling you, when you almost get close to that spiritual healing, you be at so much peace. Like, I'm close. I'm so close to my spiritual healing. I'm loving it. Like, I'm nowhere near as much traumatized as I used to be, because I've been working on myself for a while now, and I'm really close to my full healing, to where I can live a normal life, and I can honestly say that I let it go. Like, I really let it go. Like, I'm not that person no more. Like, it's like a rebirth. The old you shedded that off. It's dead now. Now you got rebirthed into the new you. You a new whole person. You healed. So now you can live the rest of it. And he also told me that. He said, even though I see you got a spot up there with your mother, like you going to the same place that everybody wants to be, I'm guessing, which is heaven. Because he said, I got a spot up there too. And he said, but what I'm seeing, you're going to be here for a long time. I said, huh? He like, yeah, don't think that, you know, you going anywhere. Like, you got many, and he kept emphasizing, you got many and many and many more birthdays to come. I'm like, damn. And I can believe it. Because my dad, he pushing 76. And I honestly think, my dad probably going to live till about 90. And, like, I got longevity in my family, and I take good care of myself. Like, I might drink occasionally. Really, I'm a social drinker. Like, if I'm by myself, I don't drink. But if I'm chilling with homies or friends and stuff, and, you know, we just having a good time, I throw it back. I'm a social drinker, but I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't do drugs. I take my vitamins, I work out, and I don't stress. That's the number one. Out of all that stuff, for you to stay healthy and clear mind, you got to not stress. Do not stress. I learned to say it is what it is. When I be going through a lot of shit, I'll be like, it is what it is. It'll be all right. It is. Either I'm going to do something about it or I'm not. Instead of me worrying about the problem, I need to be worrying about how I'm going to solve it. Why am I sitting here worrying myself to death? I got enough grays in my hair as it is. You can worry yourself into a heart attack. You can worry yourself into a goddamn... I'm telling you, I almost had a stroke fucking with my sister. She was stressing me out so bad. You can't stress yourself out to a stroke. And honestly, when you seriously be like seriously stressing, that shit lodges and turn into things like cancer. Some cancers is from stress. Like stress turns into illness. Stress do turn into illness. So if you keep holding on to stress, you are slowly killing yourself. Let that shit go. Because some things is out of your hand. You have to let it pass. One thing you can depend on, you can depend that the sun gonna come up, and you can depend that the sun gonna go down, the moon gonna come up. So you're gonna have your dark days. But the sun gonna come up to where it's gonna brighten them dark days. So you gotta take the good with the bad. You gotta take the good with the bad. And sometimes the bad ain't always bad, because sometimes the bad come your way as a wake-up call. Sometimes, you know, the decisions that you make can have you so much off alignment that something drastic has to happen to get your attention. And if it's not drastic, you won't change. So you could be such on this terrible path to destruction. But until that drastic thing happens, you will never pay attention to change. Like, you got to change. And sometimes we be on a destructive path and don't know we on it until something grab you by your shirt. Nigga, you're fucking up. Pull your shit together. Whatever that situation is. And sometimes that bad situation, drastic situation, you know, it changes people's lives for the better. That's what they needed. It was hard that, you know, you or they had to go through it, but it had to happen that way for them to make their life better. Like, I mean, everything happens for a reason, you know. Sometimes things is fated. You know, sometimes some things was meant to come your way because that was supposed to be part of your storyline in your life. Wake your ass up. Yeah, man, I'm just saying. Like blue crabs or crab leg, that tastes good. Let me see, that's good. So let the death and thought and deeds go to reconciliation, will steer you into the light. Will steer you into the light and the out. Amen. Amen. Because, man, like, I read the news and stuff, and like, I'm subscribed to Yahoo News, and I just read with Yahoo News that Somalia, you know, Somalia is in Africa, and they said within the next couple of weeks, due to global warming and the issues with Russia and Ukraine, they are about to be in famine. Matter of fact, they are in famine. Y'all know what famine is? They said they have not had rain. What they said? It's been a good minute, like months. They haven't had rain in months. So they're currently in a drought. And you got people, you got families, you got people, like, they trying to escape Somalia into, but like, it's famine. And like, just how the COVID started. The COVID started, you know, in China, away from here. So we looking like, okay, that's China problem. We ain't got to worry about that. It ain't going to come over here. But then it spread it worldwide. So we got a lot of important issues in this world going on that it can spread worldwide if, I mean, you got to get your life together, man, because the way things going, stuff is not looking good, man. That's why I'm really doing my best to go spiritual, because I want it to where, you know, whenever my time comes, just like he said, I got a place up there. When my time comes, just like he said, the angels ushered my mother away to the place where everybody want to be. I want two angels to usher me away and have me meet up with her too. So that really broke my heart though, reading about Somalia. Like he said, I was reading that a lot of kids died, a lot of the farm animals died because it's no water. You know, a lot of men and women, like it's a lot of death going on. And I think Russia was supplying them with like certain foods like bread. So by Russia going through this stuff with Ukraine, they're not supplying any assistance for food and stuff now. So they having a serious, famine. No food, no water, and that's so sad. I just pray that, because global warming is going to affect the whole entire world. If you live on this place called Earth, you know what though? And I know this because I've read on conspiracy theory. I read about, certain things like deep topics. And years ago, I was reading that they got Underworld. They have an Underworld. But it's not for regular people like me and y'all. It's for people that's like in power. All the secret society people, like the Rockefellers, people like that. Like it's for all the elites. Like people with buku money, people with power. Like it's for them. They got a fucking place at this underworld. And in the underworld, they actually got reserve spots in the underworld. So if and when shit really hit the fan, however they get to their underworld, they good. They Gucci regardless. They got all the water, all food. Like they got like stock for years to survive until the world, I guess, come back, depending on whatever happens to it. Because I feel like the way this world going, anything can happen. It can be an atomic bomb. It can be a fucking comet that hit. Or it can be motherfucking fucking wars against wars. You see, Russia won't leave Ukraine, and they don't tell who else they going. Like, we under attack by all kind of every time you turn around. Like I said, if it ain't from Mother Nature, goddamn man. If it ain't Mother Nature that's ready to wipe us out, it's man. You got man that want to hurt you, or you got Mother Nature. So you can't win. So get your spirit right. This is just a show. We ain't supposed to stay here. I'm not scared of death. I'm not. Like I said, I've learned so much to where, if it was my time to go, I'm not scared. I'm not scared at all because I know the truth. When you know the truth, you're not scared. When you know the truth, fear don't cross your path because you understand. Fear, you don't even know what fear is because you understand the truth. What's up, Alicia? How you doing, honey? Bro, I'm trying to tell you, man, it's a lot of shit, man. It's a lot of shit going on. And if you want to be one of them people where you think, ignorance is bliss, be my guest. Fuck that. I'm learning. And I've been learning for years. That's what I'm saying. Like, stop getting comfortable in man. Stop getting comfortable in fucking physical shit. You can't take none of this shit with you when you go. When your last day come and you die, all this shit you bust your ass for, nice clothes, nice sneakers, fucking badass female, badass dude, nice house, all these cars. How much of that shit you taking in your goddamn casket to the spiritual realm? None of it. So, I mean, it matters right now because, you want to have it. But really, it don't matter because you can't take it with you. You know what really matters? Is moments. What really matters is that we are all here. The whole purpose of us as people is to help each other and love each other. That's what we're here for. That's all in a nutshell. We are here to teach each other, love each other, uplift each other. That's our purpose. And we're all one. We are all one. It's a piece of God in all of us. That's why, honestly, we are all really considered gods and goddesses. Because God took a piece of himself, and a piece of himself is in all of us. We are all a collectible of him. And if you took all of us and put us together as one, that makes up God. We're really one. But the world got us thinking in such division, we can't see that. Don't get me started. Like I said, I know this stuff. I dig deep. And it's like when you start to shed your outlook in a worldly manner and get spiritual, it's like your blindfolds come down and you can see things more clearly. You're like, wow, I didn't realize that this was that. I didn't know that if I meditate, my intuition is giving me the answers that I'm seeking on the outside for when I need to go within. The answer that I seek about anything in life is actually within. And it starts with your heart. Did y'all know that the heart is similar to your brain? The heart has some of the same chemicals and what is it? I could have it wrong, but I think the heart do have synapse. And you know, synapse is in the brain. So the heart can think. The heart can think, and it sends its thinking process to the brain to then make the brain act out. But the heart is the first, like, it's the first brain, and then it's the major brain. But the heart thinks and feels. And like actually, you can feel your intuition from your heart. See, a lot of people want to think logical, and I ain't gonna lie, I was guilty for that until I learned that it starts with the heart, because that's where your spirituality, that's where your soul resides. That's where your intuition resides. And your intuition is your spiritual eye to show you the answers to what you're looking for. You just have to quiet your mind. A lot of times what stops us from getting the answers that we seek is that goddamn ego. People's ego is so crazy, it keeps you from leveling up, because the ego got you thinking you something that you not. Or when the real answer tries to come in, the ego tear it down like, no, it ain't this, it ain't that, it's this. Ego, get the fuck out of here and let me figure this damn answer out. That's why you gotta quiet your mind. You got to quiet. Until you quiet your mind, honestly, you'll never get answers. That's why meditation is definitely awesome, because through meditation, you awaken yourself so much. Like, it's so much spiritual stuff that hits you, so much answers that hit you. I mean, it can change your life. You can start manifesting with meditation too. I'm telling you. Yes, ego and pride. I think ego and pride is all in the same. All in the same. Yeah, it's a word, and a lot of people don't realize it. Like, man, I'm telling you, like, if you can pay attention to yourself and realize when these things, like, you got to pay attention to yourself to know when you going into these actions, like being egotistical, or when you hurt. Because sometimes people hurt people and don't even realize they hurting people. That's where self-evaluation come in at. Pay attention to yourself. You'd be surprised how people, they don't pay no attention to themselves. That's why they out here doing any and everything, because they not paying no attention to what they do. They just doing it. They living for no reason. They have no purpose. They have a purpose, but they don't know the purpose. They going off track. Instead of going right, they going left, way left. They going so left, they probably can't return. Because sometimes there is a saying that's too late. You could done went down so many wrong roads that you done got lost to a point of no goddamn return. So don't get lost to where you can't return back to the right and go right. Go right, don't go left. I'm just saying. What is 5? You know, a lot of numerology. Like I was going down the highway, right? And I seen 43. I seen 43, like, I mean, back to back. Like, it wasn't no break in the 43. I seen 43 back to back 6 times. And I said, damn, that gotta be a sign. So I looked up 43. I Googled, what does the spiritual meaning of 43 mean? And I think it said protection. It said you are on the right path and you are protected. Keep going the path that you're going, because you are spiritually protected. So that's more confirmation. More confirmation. That's why I'm telling you, people better watch how they treat me, because my spirit guides, God, like, they be tearing people down at me. And then when I say everybody, man, everybody I thought got away with fucking me over, they got their karma back. And honestly, I'm really not happy about it. You know what's crazy? Like, you know how some people, and it's normal, like, if somebody screw you over and you see that they getting their calling back no matter how bad, you know, it is, you be like, ha ha ha, motherfucker, that's what you get, bitch. But not me. I be feeling sorry for them. My dumb ass be feeling sorry for my trespasses. I be feeling sorry for my enemies. Like, I actually still be having compassion for people that be doing me wrong. I don't be seeing why. I be like, why the fuck is you feeling sorry for this person and you clearly see they do not have your best and they don't care about you and you still got compassion for them? I'm like, I don't know, like they still human, you know? Like, stupid. I'm telling you, sometimes I be hating that my heart is this big and that, you know, that I'm like, I got such a big heart. Because it's just like, it be feeling like, you know, like I'm too soft or like I'm not, I don't know, man. It is what it is, though. I'm just saying. Let me see. King Sunrise Shaka Shakur. Yeah, I'm working on that too. Like, my confidence ain't bad, but I feel like people always got work to do. Because every day that you here living life, you always exploring new things about yourself. And then you change. You never stay the same. Like, if you in your 30s, you ain't nothing like you was when you was a teenager. You done grew. And as you get older, your perspective's going to change. Your physical's going to change. Like, the way you think's going to change. Your style going to change. The world going to change. The generation's going to change. Before you know it, nothing's going to be normal. You're like, damn, nothing is the same. Like, and to be honest, I was struggling with that because things is changing so rapidly. Like, technology done change, you know, the generation of people. That's what I was trying to get used to, is the generation of people. Because if you look at this generation of people to maybe the people from like the 80s on down or the early 90s, that's two different sets of people in society. Like, it ain't like that. Like, shit done changed. People got different belief systems. A lot of people don't read the Bible. They don't even know what the Bible is. A lot of people don't believe in God. A lot of people don't have no self-respect. And if they ain't got no self-respect, you know they don't respect your ass. That's why it's hard to find nice people. Because people are getting trained to not care. People are getting, they're getting dumbed down. And they're getting trained to be numb. So if you got dumbass people with no feelings, what you think we going to create? A bunch of monsters. A bunch of damn zombies. And I think that's what they call one. I think one of these generations is called, I think it was the zombie generation, or I think this is Generation X. This is Generation X, but this shit is getting scary if you ask me. That's why I be trying to stay to myself. Sure, I'm telling you, like, I know more than you think. Now, I need to stop talking like this because I ain't trying to become no target. I'm not trying to have some weird-ass people at my door like, oh, you want to be trying to enlighten people, do you? No. Hey, y'all can go back that way. I don't know shit. I was just talking because it sounded good. Don't come to my door. Don't put no different color stuff on my mailbox because y'all marking people mailboxes for whatever y'all about to do when shit hit the fan. You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do that. I'm telling you. Leave my door alone. I don't know nothing. I really don't. Hey, y'all, I don't know nothing. Alicia, I'm serious. I don't know nothing. I didn't pretend like I said none of this shit on here because y'all about to have attention coming my way. I'm saying, if you look at it, most people that try to shed light and they try to share the truth, what happens to them? People, they get them the fuck out of here. They kill their ass. Or they make them look crazy. I'm serious, King Son. Anybody that try to change lives away from their agenda, oh, they coming for you. They coming for you. If you think you want to distract what their agenda is, which is the one word, nope, I'm not saying nothing. Nope, I'm shutting the fuck up. I'm about to get off here, y'all. Let me get off here. But I thought I'd share that because I thought that was real special. And like I said, if you lost a loved one, they probably watching over you. They probably done came to visit you right now. Oh, he also said, there's a couple times she came to visit me where if I smelled like her perfume or I smelled anything, that was her. He's like if it was any kind of weird smells or anything, he said that was her. Because, you know, it's like, I still be talking to my mother. Because, you know, you can talk to your loved ones in spirit. So I every rant, I'll be like, I love you, Mom. I'll be like, I hope you having a good day up there in heaven. I love you. And then I pray for her soul. Like when I pray for her soul. I pray for her soul in the loving spirit. I pray for my kids' father's souls. Like my niece, she died when she was 8. You know, she just had a random brain aneurysm and she just fell out and she died when she was 8. I pray for her soul. You know, I pray for my mom's soul. I pray for my auntie soul. I pray for so many people's soul. Because, you know, you will hope that they resting in peace. So, you know, I pray that peace hovers over them while, you know, they resting in peace, even though they wherever they at in the spiritual realm. Yes, that's a blessing, girl. I'm still trying to locate I'm telling you, what is it called? I got it. If I click off of here, let me see. Okay, it's called CA Psychics, California Psychics. And like on that, like it's an app or you can do it on your browser, but they got so many different like counselors on there. You know, you pick what you need it for. Like they do for love, career, money, deceased loved ones, all of that. And I had got a damn love reading. And I don't even want to talk about that shit. I got a motherfucking love reading. Motherfucker don't know. I just got some light shed on my goddamn situation. And I'm gonna leave it at that. They done fucking told on his ass, but you know what? I ain't worrying about it. I promise you, I ain't worrying about it. Like I said, I'm protected. So when people think they fucking me over, bitch, you got some hell to pay. And my dumb ass gonna feel sorry for you. That's why I'm gonna try not to watch. If information try to come my way about people getting fucked up because they tried to fuck me over, I'm looking the other way. Okay, God, just deal with them. I don't even want to see it. Just fuck them up, and it is what it is. I appreciate you, God. Thank you. I heal it in love. I send love and light their way, and I walk on. I'm not worrying about it. I'm not. I'm just saying, send love and light. I said that makes sense. You have to, and when people do you dirty and they do you so wrong, part of the forgiveness is you feel what you need to feel from what you know happened. Once you got that feeling out your system, whatever, you know, you close your eyes and you imagine light covering your whole body, like positive light, like it's the heavenly light. Like literally see this. Like imagine the light around your body and then bring in the love, no matter where you pull that love from. So you feeling the love, you imagine this light. Now imagine sending this love and this light to the person that did you wrong and then let it go. When you do that, that is a form of forgiveness. And now you're free. Because when you hold on to that and you all in contempt, or you all in like, oh, that motherfucker, oh, I'm going to fucking bust his windows. Oh, when I see him, I'm going to punch him in the eye. Why? You getting like that, you taking on his negative energy. All that shit he wants you to feel, he or she is winning. Because they want you to feel fucked up. They want you to be mad. They want you to be bothered. They want you to still think about them even though they're not even near you. They're not even touching you. They're not even near you. And you still got them all in your head talking about them. Let it go. Send love and light and move the fuck on and live your best life. The best revenge, and I promise you, this works for me every time too. See, I've been mastering my emotions. I do not let my emotions get the best of me. Because I'm so used to going through shit. So I'm like, oh, fuck. Just another fucked up piece of shit situation. Oh, bump it. You know what I mean? Trying to move on to the next situation. And it's like, some people, they so used to me being so nice and easygoing. But then when I get tired of they shit and I'm not bothered by it, and like, let's just say I started off being loving and all this attention, and then I cut that shit off. Clean cut. And like, I never even knew them. That be fucking niggas up. That fucks people up. Because they like, how you just gonna act like you like me, and then all of a sudden, you act like I don't exist. Bitch, because you don't no more. You didn't appreciate me when you had me, or you didn't appreciate when you had me as a friend, or you didn't appreciate when you had me as family. Why am I wasting my energy on you? You is not even worth it, boo-boo. Do you, boo-boo. Do you, because I'm not going to get in your way. I'm about to do me. You do you, and I'm going to do me, bruh. I'm going to do me, sis, bruh. I know I don't, if I'm somewhere where I know I ain't welcome, or I'm somewhere where I know I ain't wanted, I ain't forcing myself on no goddamn body. I know my motherfucking worth. I ain't got to deal with nothing I don't want to deal with. So when I realize that my welcome is out welcome, I keep it moving, and I'll be happy as fuck. Unbothered. That's your loss, my friend. That is your loss. I promise you that. Because most of the time, whether it's family, friend, boyfriend, everybody eventually tries to come back. What the fuck you trying to come back for? You ain't appreciate me when you motherfucking had my kindness. So why is you back trying to blow my phone up? You back trying to knock on my door. You sending me retarded ass letters. I don't want to hear none of that shit, motherfucker. I done got you out my system with keep it moving. Because I am. I done moved on and not worrying about you. Because I said like and love your way. I've said like and love your way and really said fuck it. It's up in the atmosphere now. Time for me to live my best life. And that's why I'm honestly grateful that I got social medias, because when people fuck me over, nigga, I'ma show you. Now I got a whole platform to further show you that I'm not bothered, bruh. Like, I'm laughing, smiling, fucking getting money, like enjoying my life. And what you thought you done to me affected me, you're gonna see that nigga unaffected. And I'm telling you, there's people that watch me now that done me dirty. And I've heard from the grapevine, like, she act like she's not bothered. I'm not. I'm not. I don't give a fuck. That's your loss. Like, I don't care. I know who I am. I know who I am. So why am I worrying about the dumb shit? I just need to cut you off so I ain't got to keep dealing with your shit. I ain't got to deal with your shit. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Like, okay. Shit, people cheat on each other every day. Okay. People lie to each other every day. Okay. People do dumb shit every day. Okay. What's new in the world? It ain't nothing that's happening now that ain't already happened some point in the world. Everything in this life cycle is a repeat from the last life cycle of people. So we just living this thing we call goddamn life. And I'll master my emotions. My emotions will not get the best of me. I refuse. Nah, dog. No. Emotions will lead you wrong if you allow it. And I'm disciplined in that area. I'm serious, Sherman, Alicia. Like Erica Badu says, we can give you light and love or turn into a coach. See what I'm saying? And that's what people do. And I refuse. I refuse to be all drunk and drinking over your ass because you did me dirty. I'm gonna fucking start doing drugs and shit because of what somebody else. No, I'm not gonna fuck my temple up for somebody else. For what? For what? You giving them power when you do that. And they sitting there loving it if they find out that you're doing it. So they're winning, not you. Do you know a company that would take my local experience? I have 3 months but refuse to work it for what they're paying. I make more local. Well, there go your answer. If you make more local than what you're going for, then stay there until a blessing come at your door. Because sometimes, like, and y'all know I job hop, so I can answer that. Like, sometimes you just got to keep applying. You got to keep applying, keep getting on Indeed, like scrolling. Okay. Like, you got to keep just looking until finally that one job that you like, damn, this is a fit for me. So just because you not finding stuff now don't mean you won't. You just got to keep looking, and you got to look on different sources. Like, they got Indeed. They got so much. They got driver's pause. Shit, Instagram be pushing all kind of trucking jobs. I don't know how they know I know how they know, because Google, Google spies on everybody. So, you know, y'all think these phones ain't watching or listening to y'all. These phones is like the big brother. They spying. So, you know, that's how they customize those advertisements when you be on damn Google, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. That's how they know, because they watching your activities on your phone and listening to you and stuff. But yeah, Instagram be posting jobs. Shit, Craigslist post jobs. Like, it's all kind of places to look for jobs. Like, endless resources. Let me see, bro. You see how different messages come your way. Now you see how your reactions. Shit, when I tell you, I ain't got time. Because life is the blink of an eye. Like, y'all think this thing we call life is long, but it's really not. The life of a human being is literally a blink of an eye to God. In biblical days, humans, like the beginning times of humanity, they were living 1,000 years straight and healthy and still looked better than us, and some people that be 60. Like back in the biblical days, you could have a man that's 923 years old, and that 923-year-old man look better than the today's 60-year-old man. That's how bad things done got. That's sin. Sin done got so bad that it shortened our lifespan. And there's so much sin in this world, I can see why. Like, I couldn't be God. I could not be God. Like, you gotta deal with all these crazy people, and you gotta watch all this craziness. Like, if I was God, I don't see how he deal with it. I don't see. Even when your phone is turned off, they do. And even with Alexa, that's why be careful. Because Alexa is listening. I had to unplug my shit. I need to throw that motherfucker out. Yeah, man, shit. I even heard, I don't know how true this is, but those smart TVs, I think those smart TVs got a lens on them. And like people like the, what is it? Like, if it's the, like, you know, CIA, you know, the, like, real agencies that if they looking for somebody, they gonna find you. And if they need to tap into your devices, like your TVs, your laptop, your phone, that's the Big Brother system. You can't get away from Big Brother, the Matrix. They got technology everywhere to where you can't get away from crap. They know when the last time you took a dump. You ain't got no privacy. Not in this world. No privacy at all. They got some kind of technology where they don't even have to be in your house to see what you're doing in your house. It's like some kind of thing, they can beam it at your house, and it's like infrared, and they literally see what everybody in the house is doing with this infrared device. And you already know they tap people's phones. That's easy. They've been doing that since, shit, what, 70s, 80s? So I can imagine what kind of technology they got now. They ain't got no privacy. Privacy my ass. And nowadays, they make it so, like, people so comfortable to not have privacy, they willingly, including myself, they willingly post their information. With Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, people will say, fuck it, Big Bro gonna be watching this, I might as well post my own motherfucking information voluntarily. Fuck it. Fuck it. Anytime you got motherfuckers going live while they killing somebody, nigga, you got motherfuckers like, these motherfuckers be serious drug dealers. And they can go a whole Facebook live showing them cutting up the coke, showing them with fucking pounds and pounds of weed. Like, nigga, you broadcasting this shit? You think you untouchable? And some of them do be untouchable. Some of them never go to jail. I'm like, how the fuck is they doing this shit? They know somebody in higher levels to where it's like, they just fucking just like, yeah, nigga, I'm a fucking big kingpin, dog. I ain't nobody gonna touch me, yo. I pay motherfuckers off, dog. Damn. Man. Hey, this shit is crazy. It is what it is. But you know what, man? I hope I ain't saying too much. Because y'all gonna have motherfuckers watching me now, man. And I ain't trying to be watched. So I need to stop saying some of these things. Because I don't need nobody at my goddamn door. Or they trying to make me look crazy because they trying to get rid of me. So let me shut the hell up. Because I don't want no problem. I don't want no smoke, whoever. I don't want no smoke. I promise. I'm serious. I don't want no smoke. I just want to live whatever amount of life I got left peacefully with my kids and whatever. And yes, like, and I'm just saying, those net people have a peaceful to go to. Just like us, they're no different. They need peace as well. They do. But sometimes people's spirits can be so far gone to where they're just doomed. Like, if you done sold your soul, or you're in the absence of God, like, it ain't nothing that God can do for you, because you done removed yourself from his presence. So you got God's people and you got Satan's people. And you know Satan got that 1,000 years to reign. Satan got, and he got to be close to finishing his 1,000 years before he get cast away. So before he get cast away, he's trying to take as many souls with him as he can. So God and Satan are competing for souls. So you got a choice. You got a choice if you're going to pick Jesus, Yahshua, God, the light, or you going to choose Satan, the dark side, the demons, his evil people. You got a choice. I choose the light. I love God. I love God with all my heart. And like I said, talking to my spiritual counselor today, he confirmed that I am in the light. He confirmed that I am in the light, and I have guardian angels that protect me and mine. And that feels good to know. Because I always felt like I had it, but for it to get confirmed, I'm like, that's what's up. Like, I feel it put me at peace. Like I'm starting to get peace. Because like I said, when I got off the phone, I started boohoo crying. But now I really feel serenity and peace coming over me now. Because it was more of a shock. I'm like, how in the world do these people do that? Like, that's a serious gift. When you can talk to spirits, or you can be a psychic, or you got like really good intuition, or your spiritual eyes open, that's a blessing. It's probably a blessing and a curse. Because until you master, I'm sure it's surprised, like, wow, the hell? Like, I'm sure it scares the crap out of them people before they knew how to master their gift. As long as you which side you on, net people have no case. Check out the inventory. Yeah, I do. I self-evaluate all the time. Tech Jack, man, I've been watching. Oh, for real? Are you planning on getting you? You know what? I'm actually trying to figure it out, because I have options. Like, see, I'm really trying to figure it out, because me being on this road is having a toll on my son, my 13-year-old. You know, like, my kids are mama's kids. Like, when I say they're like this with me, my kids, like, they're glued to my hip. So it's like me doing my job, trucking and stuff, and not being home, it's taking a toll on them. And that's why I haven't rushed out there to do my business. Because, like, when I was trying to do my business, it was so hard to focus on building my business and then be a single mother. I had to give one up, and I'm not going to give my kids up. So I said, fuck it, let me focus on my kids. So I don't know, like my second son, he about to be 18 next year. So I ain't gonna say I don't have to worry about him, but I don't have to worry about him because he'll be considered grown. So now I just really got my 13-year-old to focus with. So I'm thinking, like, maybe I could homeschool him and then take him with me out on the road, but he really don't want to come out here. So I'm considering options. Like, you don't have to necessarily have a big rig to still do logistics. Like, that pickup truck I got, that pickup truck that I have, you can still get loads off the load board as if you was driving this rig and almost making the same amount of money. So honestly, what I'm thinking is, I'm thinking about getting a trailer, a hitch to put on the back of my pickup truck. And I already found like load board apps like You Ship. That's one that's like it's custom to pickup trucks. So all the loads on there is for pickup trucks. So when you set your account up, do all that stuff, and you start picking loads, it's like your pickup truck should get it. But you still got to get your own authority. You know, you got to get your insurance. You know, I already got the truck, so I just need to get a trailer. So once I get a trailer in the truck and like file my own authority and get my insurance, I ain't gotta fucking have a big rig to make money. Shit, I probably run whatever loads I see on the load board. If I don't want to run, I don't have to run. Because, you know, a pickup truck payment is way cheaper than a tractor payment. Shit, I think my pickup truck, that's only, what, $700 a month? So, shit, I ain't got to run super hard compared to having, like, a $2,000 a month payment. Because let's just say I get a brand new truck, brand new. Let's just say with decent credit, good credit, I'll probably be paying like $2,300 a month if I got it from the dealership. But then if you lease, oh, you gonna pay triple double that. That's why leases can be good depending on what you're trying to do. But if you leasing, you ain't never going home because you working just to keep the damn truck payment paid for. So it can be better to finance, but the only thing with finance is you stuck with that shit no matter what happens. You stuck with that shit if that truck's a lemon. You stuck with that shit if the truck fucking break down on you and you forgot to get the warranty. That's still your shit. You stuck with that shit. That shit on your credit. Like, you are obligated to that until you pay that bitch off. Like, that's a serious commitment when you talking about financing anything. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't just jump into this shit. You got to be ready. And like I said, everybody's situation is different. Just because, you know, a lot of other people out here doing their thing, which I take my hat off to them. Do your motherfucking thing. Get money, shorty. But that ain't for me. I'm worried about my kids. I'm a mother first. My kids come first. So, I mean, I could jump out there, but I don't have a support system to jump out there like that. So, I'm not going to neglect my kids for the sake of $1. Like I said, you can't take none of this material stuff with you when you die. What means the most while you here is moments and memories. So I'm focusing on my family, moments and memories. And if I'm able to get a trucking business, whether it's doing it with the pickup truck or maybe some kind of blessing come where I can have, you know, my big rig, a business where maybe I can do, because you do got some big rigs where they run local routes. I ran into this one guy when I went to Maryland, and he said he home every day, but he in the business for himself. He said he don't make as much if he was to run all over the place, but he said he content. I think he said he make like he said he bring home like after fuel and all his expenses is paid for, he said he take home $3,000 a week. But you know, if you was like really running everywhere, all that shit, you know, that might add an extra $3,000 to $2,000 onto that. But sometimes you just got to know what fits your situation. Everybody's situation is not the same. Everybody don't need this amount of money per week. Everybody don't want this amount of money per week. Everybody might not want to finance, or they can't finance because their credit fucked up. Most people fucking hate leases. People don't want to lease. Like, I mean, you got to do what caters to what your wants are and what your situation is. Don't compare yourself to nobody, because at the end of the day, that's not going to be your fit. You got to customize your fit for you. And that's facts. Did USA treat you good? The people was nice, but the money sucked. I feel like USA is robbing drivers. I do. Because half the rates on that fucking low board, the shit wasn't adding up. Because I actually had a couple of, because you know the DAT low board, that's actually a good place where you can study rates. Like, it give you the average rates for the divisions. Like, it give you the average cents per mile for drive-in. It give you the averages for flatbed. It give you the averages for reefer, all that shit. So the averages that were averages, they wasn't even paying the averages. And they was dipping that on the fuel surcharge. The carriers is not supposed to get nothing of your fuel surcharge. You as the driver supposed to get 100% of your fuel surcharge. That fuel surcharge is for your fuel. That's added into the rate to help you with fuel. Like, that's your fuel. You're paying for the fuel, not the carrier. But USA be digging in that shit. And sometimes some of the loads, it'll say 0 fuel surcharge. How the fuck you got a 0 fuel? Where the fuck is my fuel? Let me slow down. Where the fuck is my fuel surcharge? Y'all bitches is robbing drivers. I don't give a fuck how nice you are to me. Where is my goddamn money? Like, they actually, I feel like they was part of why I went out of business, because like if you lease a truck through them, they do not make it easy for you to take that truck away from them. Because I think, like, I was with Tel, and you had to put $13,000 down on the truck, and then you had to have 2 months worth of truck payments saved up in your account plus the $13,000, and your credit score had to be above 650. I had the credit score, I had the $13,000, but I didn't have the 2 months of credit payment on top of the $13,000. So once I would have paid the $13,000, I might have would have had like maybe $1,000 left in my name. So like I said, they don't make that shit easy. Once you with them, they try to keep you there to where you barely making the bare fucking minimum. Sometimes you going in a hole even when you running. How the fuck if I'm in a hole and I've been out this bitch for a month? And then you fucking run a load, and then when you get there and they start loading you, like literally, they can start putting shit on your trailer. Oh, the load has been canceled. Are you fucking serious? You made me waste fuel to come to this motherfucker. And then you wasted my clock and my time. And then you start putting the shit on my trailer just to say the fucking load canceled? Who paying me? Somebody better pay me something. And then the deadhead miles be long. Sometimes the deadhead miles might be like 300 miles. I wasn't trying to deadhead no more shit. Hopefully, if you can get under 50 miles, that's gravy. But I wasn't trying to deadhead no more than 100. Like, if it start getting over 100, I'm mad. Why am I going further than 100 miles? You know how much fuel is? I'm trying to keep it at 100 miles and below, so I can save money. Don't get me started, man. I lost more money than I gained there. And it's like, when I look back on it, you might as well just say you was a glorified company driver. Because, like, this company that I work for, I'm a company driver. And I'm damn near making what I was making with USA. How the fuck is that? How the fuck I'm damn near making as a company driver now and almost the same or more than when I was a lease driver with USA? That's why you live and you learn. Sometimes you don't know no better. I ain't know no better. I had to learn. And I've learned. I've learned the hard way. That's why I be telling y'all shit. I be trying to save y'all. Like, you see what I'm going through. Don't go through the same shit. I'm trying to help you. Don't do it. Don't do it, bro, sis. I'm really, when I come to y'all with videos, I come to y'all with pure good intentions. I don't come with no ill intent or nothing. I really be trying to help y'all asses, but y'all be, a lot of y'all love me, but a lot of y'all hate my ass too, but I ain't worried about it. Everybody ain't gonna like you. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I wonder if the wages laws will ever change. They supposed to have been working on that, but I think they stopped working on it. Because they supposed to have been doing some kind of incentive to make more people want to get in the truck, and then they just stop. And it seemed like it's getting worse. It seemed like it's getting worse because, like, this company I work for, I get paid a percentage. I don't get cents per mile. I get percentage of the load. And, like, by me getting percentages of the load, I get to see the rate con of when they book the load. And the rate con is the actual bill and how much that they getting paid for the load. So that way, I know how much to calculate for what I'm going to get paid. So if I'm getting 27% of the load and this load is paying $1,600, that's the rate con. I know this rate con says $1,600, so now I need to do my math so that way I know how much I'm getting paid the next following week. So, I mean, I'm a company driver, but the way they do it, you know, it's almost like you got the responsibility of an owner-operator a little bit. Yeah, but like I said, I'm making this fucking same money here. Damn near I was making the USA or even at Prime. Prime was worse. Them motherfuckers, man. Them goddamn truck payments was so fucking ridiculous. I don't see how anybody made it. That's why anybody that is making, only way I see you making it at Prime if you lease their freaking trucks is if you a trainer or you a team driver. But if you a solo driver, if their payments ain't got any higher or it's any, like it was the same from when I left, you a glorified company driver. Glorified. And you still ain't really got no freedom. Because you can't really reject loads like that, dude. You just reject so many loads, they calling you in. So you think you reject loads? Huh? You know, you're still part of Prime. If we send you a load, we expect you to run it from point A to point. If you get the fuck, you know what? Take this motherfucking key, bitch. I ain't gotta be working here. Fuck you and the horse you rode on. All the punching you. Oh, the app. Oh my God. I done seen many drivers, because you know Prime had a whole dispatch office. And some of them dispatchers had to run and hide because they done pissed some of them drivers off so bad that them drivers, they said, fuck this load. I'm going to drive this bitch straight to Prime. And if I see your bitch ass, I'm going to fuck you up. And some dispatchers got fucked up. Because you got a lot of motherfucking dispatchers, like, they've never been a truck driver before. So it's like the lack of respect, the lack of understanding, it can piss you the fuck off to where you're going to have a vendetta against. Like, if I see you, nigga, it's on. You up here fucking trying to force me to do shit knowing I can't do it. Like, you fucking cutting into my money. You doing this, giving me low-ass runs, low-paying loads. I'm going to fuck you up. Because a dispatcher is your lifeline to your money. And a dispatcher can determine how much you make or how much you don't make. And they can piss you the fuck. And if they don't like you, they start being vindictive fucking with your money. Then you be ready to kill their ass. I'm telling you all of this. Trucking ain't for everybody. You got to have some tough skin and patience. Because so many people, from other truck drivers, from regular cars, from the shippers and receivers, from dispatchers, from the bosses of the company, they gonna try you. If you let them start chewing you up, you can be guaranteed they gonna spit you out and then don't care and look for the next victim to chew up because they hungry again. You ain't even taste good to them. They spit you out and kept it moving and they on to their next meal. This is real, so you better be prepared. I'm just saying. Back go on girl. I'm just saying. Everyone glorify that. Yeah. But you know what though? I don't hate on Prime. Because Prime gave me my first start. And if it wasn't for Prime, I wouldn't be where I'm at today as a truck driver. And I have to say, they're trained for me. Because I did the on-campus training. So I didn't go, like they had, what is it? It's been so long. It's been almost 6 years now. The TNT phase and the first 2 phases. Like the first phase, you got to get your permit. And the second phase, you training to learn how to drive the truck. So the PSD. The PSD phase, I was on the campus. And then the TNT phase, I was out with this stupid ass female. Me and her kept going at each other, boy. I hated that shit. I hated that shit with a passion. I could not wait to get off her truck. Like, she was trying to make me look stupid. You know, like, you know, when you training, you know, the driving shit, you know, you got to back into parking spots or, you know, do this and do that. And she would get her, I ain't going to talk about it. Let me behave. She would get herself out in front of the truck while people be around and start yelling at me. You don't back it like that. Turn the wheel like that. You ain't doing. I said, bitch, ain't no fucking way I'm gonna back this shit in with you fucking yelling at. You keep yelling at me, you can back this bitch in yourself. Now, that's how we was going at it. Like, you talking shit? This your truck, bitch. I only get a fucking guarantee pay. You getting the rest of that shit. And she was actually trying to keep me on her truck longer because I was so much of a good driver. She was fucking racking up. And I think at that time, the guarantee pay was $600. So any other money that we made as far as like, you know, the lows, like she was racking up that team pay and only giving me $600 maybe out about, maybe what, $6,000 she was bringing in? So you using me, ho. I couldn't wait. I said, bitch, you keep it up. While you in that bitch sleep, I'll crash and kill both of us. Keep fucking with me. You fat motherfucker, you. She won't come up calm like that, man. I don't even know if she watched my videos, but she probably, oh, this heifer, oh, she ain't forgave. That was 5 years. I don't give a damn. No trainee should have to be tortured on a trainer's truck. I don't give a fuck. What's because you got a lot of trainers that don't treat the trainees right. Like, they treat them bad. They treat them bad. Like I mean, trainees are trying to learn. So have some fucking hospitality when you got a trainee on your truck. They trying to learn this shit so they can make money like you. You just on here trying to use them for money. You ain't even really worrying about training them. You just want them for the fucking dollar signs. They sitting here really needing training, and the only thing you focus on is just how much money you can make with them on your truck. I'm telling you, like, this shit is crazy. You gotta have patience for this shit, because if you ain't got patience, I'm telling you, it will chew you up real good. It'll chew you up so bad, you'll be unrecognizable by the time this truck and shit spit you out. I ain't lying to you. I'm lying to you. So I'm serious, kid. That was a rough ass time, boy. That shit was a rough time in my life. I had a crazy ass trainer. Then me and my ex-husband was arguing. I said, God damn, I gotta argue with this bitch. And then after I finish arguing with her, I gotta pick the goddamn phone up and argue with this nigga. I said, oh my God, nigga, somebody gonna get these paws, yo. Somebody, I'm gonna either fuck his ass up or I'm gonna fuck you up. Any, meeny, miny, mo, bitch. One of y'all bitches gonna get it. Leave me the fuck alone. Some people like to, all the time. And you know what I had to realize? I had to realize that I'm a strong ass woman. I'm very powerful. I come with energy like no other. And because people are not on, I'm not going to say people, but most people that I come in touch with, they not on my level. So it's like they get intimidated. So it's like when they get intimidated, the jealousy starts arising. And when the jealousy starts arising, like you said, they start talking down. They try to make you feel less than. But when you know the truth, you see what the fuck they trying to do. And you nip that shit in the bud and cut them the fuck off. Nigga, I ain't got to deal with you. You will not disrespect me. That's when the crazy motherfucker will come out. Now I got to show you how strong I really am and how much of a pushover that I am not. Like, I'm real nice. I'm nice until you give me a reason not to be. I'll give you the fucking shirt off my motherfucking back. When I realize you using me, or you don't appreciate me, or you just, like, you don't fucking give a fuck about me, oh, you want to see a side of me that you never knew was in there. Then you gonna be wondering, where did the nice Pinkie go? Nigga, you didn't appreciate that, so get the fuck out of here. I'm just saying. But you know what? Y'all have a beautiful day. Like I said, I need to work out. I've been doing my sit-ups and stuff, my squats. Like, I think I done put on a couple pounds. All that good eating and stuff with my boo thing, I got to slow it on down because the sister's putting on a couple pounds. I'm trying to lose weight, not gain. But y'all have a beautiful day. Hopefully it ain't raining where y'all at. It's raining over here. I'm in Indiana right now. But yeah, man, y'all live y'all best life. Life too short. Life is what you make it. And remember, there is spirits out there. Your loved one ain't gone. They probably spending time with you as we speak. My mom probably watching me right now laughing at my stupid ass. I love you too, Mom. All right, until next time, y'all have a beautiful day. All right, y'all.